Don't overuse, you don't have to. Okay, so this is really exciting, and I was thrilled to have this because we have a home fragrance mist. I mean, how many of us go and you've got a plug-in-y thing, and you've got a squirty thing, and those, once again, are all full of chemicals. And I love it that the guys really tackle some tough areas in our house and say, hey, you know, we can make it effective and we can make it better, but we can make it healthier for you. And they certainly did that in this next collection. First time you're seeing it for their visit, so we saved it for our show. We have the oak moss, we have the honey orange, or we have the fig. So the oak moss, the honey orange, or the fig are the three choices, and they put together a 2-pack, so you're getting 2 of the home fragrant mists. And these are wonderful, guys. And again, it's not about masking odor, is it?
No, and what we've done here is we've taken some of your favorite fragrances from our Bath & Body collection, and we've used the exact same cosmetic grade fragrance in the air spray, but it is super concentrated. Yes. And we always like to say super concentrated because you see that little squirt that Josh did, just that one squirt, that will completely fill the entire second floor of our mercantile in a matter of minutes because it's super concentrated. And because a lot of people, because these are cosmetic grade fragrances and they are some of the favorites, the voluptuous fig, the honey orange blossom, the oak moss, the question we always get is, oh, can I use this in my perfume? Well, here's the thing. It's, of course, safe for your skin like all of our products, but because it's super concentrated, if you were to spray this directly on like you were spraying your perfume,
it would just be too much.
It would be way too much.
So you can spray a little in the air and walk through it. Actually, then you're using it as your personal fragrance and freshening your house.
In fact, what I do with the oak moss, when we leave the house in the mornings, what I will do is I will spray it in front of me, like right as literally as we're getting ready to walk out the door, I'll spray in front of me, and then I'll walk through it. It'll land on my clothes, a little bit on my body for it to be my fragrance through the day, and then the rest of it just wafts through the house. And then when we come home in the evening, you can still smell that one squirt that we sprayed in the morning.
It is so concentrated. Again, it's our cosmetic grade, so it's, you know, it's not a terrible chemical. But it's so concentrated. You have to be someone who really truly loves scent. Okay. You know, some people are like, oh, you know, I don't like a lot of scent. This is for someone who wants their house to smell that beautiful, the honey orange blossom.
The oak moss.
The oak moss.
The voluptuous
fig.
And you're getting a duo of them. And if you're someone, maybe you love candles, but you're like, oh, I'm scared about candles now, I'm gonna forget to blow it out. You can still get that beautiful home fragrance, and we are spending a lot more time at home these days, let's face it. You can still get it in the spray, and you're getting 2 of the bottles, and each one comes in this brushed aluminum gold bottle.
Yeah, and not plastic.
So it looks really elegant, like if you're sitting it out in your bathroom or you're leaving it in your kitchen or even on your entry hallway where we leave ours, it just looks like a really beautiful luxury product.
It really does, and I love they have an embossed logo on the top, so it's very fancy. If you're gonna give it as a gift, maybe it's a thank you to a neighbor. Again, good for you, right? You don't have to worry about it. It's not filled with nasty chemicals that you don't want spraying around your house, and it truly does just emit this fabulous scent. Now, if you want the oak moss, that's the first one to sell out. We're the most limited in oak moss. How would you describe the oak moss, guys?
So oak moss is oak moss, amber, and vetiver. You know, we all know the Old Spice, right? I call this the new spice. It's just this wonderful kind of woodsy. Josh is like, it's the boyfriend shirt. Men do particularly love this fragrance. And I will have to say that probably the reason it's getting ready to sell out is because we are retiring oak moss. So people are trying to scoop up as many of them as possible because that is one of the retiring scents.
It's also Farmer John's favorite. Did you know that? He just told me the other night.
Actually, we should take this home for him. Yeah, he asked, he said, can you get me? You remember he asked the other day. Yeah.
And he's not watching right now. He's asleep. He's got to get up and milk. And
he gets up at 2:30 in the morning to milk the goats.
Oh, to go milk the goats?
Yeah.
Oh, he must go to bed really early.
He does.
Why do you milk the goats at 2:30 in the morning? Is that when they got to be milked?
Well, you have to milk. You milk twice a day, so you can choose anything. He gets up at 2:30 and starts milking at 4. So it's 4 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. Because if you go till 7 in the morning, then you start milking at 7 at night.
You don't finish until 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, I got you. And he's got to go to bed at 5 p.m., so what the heck?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and again, guys, this is just delicious, too. And you know what I love, gentlemen? I love the fact that we try all those chemical things to make our homes smell good, and yet,